guys, welcome to our channel. My name is Yaeli and I'm with.
Tebo.
So this is our first video and we'll be doing a story time about how we met.
Yeah,
So
let's get to it, baby.
we met on Facebook. What was it?
It was around December.
2018.
Yeah, December 2018. Yes.
Yeah. So we started talking around December.
Yeah, on Facebook. December. Yeah, we started to talk. No, we're actually cheating. So what happened is that we made an arrangement. Yeah, we made an arrangement that we'll meet, but we never met.
We did.
No, we never met.
We did. You said
On the
when
purposes
you said
of the agreement,
wait.
we never met.
Okay.
We only met afterwards, and I didn't know it's you.
No, you said, you said when school reopens, we must meet on
Did
the
we?
first day. Like we did on the first day.
Where
That's
did
when
you meet?
we met there.
At the corner.
Not at the. Was it at the corner?
There by.
There by the shops.
Yeah.
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 We
Is
met
it?
there. Yeah. We met there.
Okay. No, that one I don't remember very well. What I know is that time I approached you, I never knew it's you.
Yeah, you never knew it's me and me.
So where did we meet?
We met.
Did we agree on meeting?
Yeah, we said on the 15th of January we are going to meet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you said we must meet under the tree, what, closer to the gate.
You came.
Remember? Wait, I'm still saying.
Yeah.
You said we must meet under the tree, closer to the gate, school gate. So, what happened is that at that time, Mina, I was talking to his friend, but I didn't know that it's his friend at that time. So his friend came and fetched me in my class, and I was like, let's go to the shops. And then I was like, let me take my friend also so that we can go relieve the rain. So we went to the shops, and then on our way back to school, cause we said yeah, so just came from nowhere.
That was after break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just came from nowhere, and then you were like, hi, how are you? And then I was like, I'm okay. And then what's your name? And then I was like, my name is Hailey. And then you were like, you have a nice name.
Yeah.
And then I was like, thank you. You know, at the time I was blushing.
I was getting into her nerves.
And then it was like, so do you have someone? Oh, me.
You said yes.
I was like, yes.
I have someone.
I'm seeing someone.
Yeah.
And then did you ask who?
No, I didn't really ask because I was more interested in your name. Remember, I asked you what's your name mean.
Oh yeah, and then I told you.
Yeah.
And then you were like, oh, and then that's when the principal was by the gate shouting us to and then we ran. And then you were like, you shouted, and we were like, I'll see you around. And then, yeah. And then what happened? What happened after?
I think
the following
I didn't
day.
take your number that time.
Yeah, you didn't.
Yeah.
The following day.
And then I called you, and then you gave me your Facebook name. And then I searched when I wanted to chat with you so that we could connect. I saw no man, I've been cheating with this person on December.
Yeah.
And then I was like, are you the one I was chatting with? And it was like, yes. And I was like, oh, this is God sent. This is God sent. I never thought you could. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. After days, remember when we were studying, we had study group. I saw you again. Yeah, I saw you again when I was in study, and then I left guys there. My study group, I left them. I said to them, I'm coming back. I just want to attend to that lady. One of my study personnel was knowing you. She knew you. She
Yeah,
told
from
me.
primary.
Yeah. She told me who you are, and I did little bit of information out of her instead, and that's when I came to you, and then I decided to walk you home. By that time, remember you were with your friend.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so
And I was so scared of him.
why were you?
I was so scared of
I
him.
remember.
Like, in my mind, I'm like, this guy, what does he want from me?
Why were you so scared?
I was young.
No, you were not young.
I was. I was
You were not
young.
young.
I was very young.
No. You were not really young.
I was young, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, I was not young.
You were not really. You were not really young.
But I was scared of boys. Very scared
not
of
on
boys.
Facebook. Not on Facebook. On Facebook.
Yeah, but on Facebook I got some money.
So you gave me false impressions on Facebook, and I thought, no, this one knows very well where we're going to. And then you were afraid to look me in the eyes.
Because I was scared of you. You came to me and I was with a friend.
Yeah, and I walked you home.
Yeah.
But I didn't reach far, not even to your gate step. I walked you midway to home, and I turned back. If I'm not mistaken, after Dudu Madisha there by the shops, main road, I think I...
Oh yeah, and I was with my friend. My friend was at the back.
Yeah.
And then Jika, my friend was like, yo, girl, why usamudweli, you know? And I'm like, yo, no, I don't think I like this person. Like, I really don't like him. I don't think I like him that much. And then she was like, Mara, he seems like a good guy, you know.
Of which was true.
Yeah.
Still true.
He seems like a good guy, and he seems genuine, and it seems like he loves you. Yeah, boy.
And I really did. So she was influencing you so good.
So yeah, like if I was like to my little sister, yo, there's this other guy at school. Like this guy. Then I was like, this guy is harassing me because everywhere I go, he's there. When I want to come home, he's here. Yo, like, Beshita Toba Bora. And then on the 13th of Feb. Yeah, it was on the 13th of Feb.
Yeah.
On the 13th of Feb, he was like, hi, today kappa. Like, I'm going to kappa, whether you like it or not, I'm going with you.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay. And then he's like, yeah, let me hold your bag. And then I gave him my bag. And then we started walking, talking there. And then he was like, Auntie, why don't you give me attention? Or why don't you give me your time? Are you scared of me? Or maybe are you scared of Hetana? I was like, yeah, I'm scared you're going to hurt me. And then and then he was like, Hey, yo guys, that time I felt like I'm in a movie. So it was like, he looked me in the eye, and you said
she couldn't.
Yeah, I couldn't.
She couldn't look me in the eyes.
She couldn't. So it was like, look me in the eye. Then I looked at him, and then he was like, "I'll never hurt you." Yeah, that's what you said, right?
Yeah.
You were like,
I made all the promises necessary. Yeah, to grab your attention.
And it was like, "I'll never hurt you." And then in my mind, I'm like, this one is just saying, gee. Like, he's just saying, he knows what he wants. He's just saying, gee. Okay, and then I was like, hi, Yazin, let me just say, let's try just to get him off my back. Because I don't want to lie. And I was like, okay, let's try. Then, the guy was so happy.
I was over the moon, darling.
Like, he was so happy. And then, yeah, so we started dating on the 13th. And I know people always say, I agreed to date you on the 13th because I was expecting something on the 14th.
Yeah, on Valentine's
But I was just...
And you didn't get anything.
No, I was going to tell you something. Even
no, we were not really into a stable relationship.
But I said
so
yes.
I was stabilizing everything that I could reach.
I said yes.
You said yes, but you didn't say yes.
I said let's try.
You said let's try. So let's try doesn't deserve any Valentine's present.
Hi guys.
I was just excited because I had the hottest girl in the campus. So yeah.
So okay, yeah. And then on the first one, on the 14th after school, when I was going home, he came again, and at that time I was working with my little sister, and then I introduced him to my little sister, and then funny enough they got like, what do you call it,
connection.
Yeah,
we
like they
other.
connected.
Yeah, instantly.
They were getting along like
Yeah. She was even collecting some cash. That's how we got connected.
Yeah,
that's
so
far. Yeah.
Then while I came. Oh, and then you accompanied.
I asked you out.
Wait. I thought it was still on the 14th.
Days after.
It was on Friday. The Valentine was on Friday because I agreed on Thursday, and then the Valentine was on Friday
yes.
On the 13th of 2019. And then on Sunday, I was just chilling there. And then I got a text saying, tomorrow don't go home around break time because I'm going to take you out. I was like, yeah, we're going on a date, so please don't go home. I was like, okay, sharp. Monday arrived, guys. When Monday arrived,
she ran.
At break time, I ran.
She ran like nobody's business. Where did I find you there?
I was scared. You found me there by show garage.
Yeah, because I looked and looked. All around the shops, you were not there.
In my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna go with this guy on the date.
And break was about to finish that time. We didn't really have nice time together.
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't even eat what I bought her.
That's because I don't eat eggs.
No, that was not the reason.
That was the reason. No, in the quarter there was an egg.
Yeah, but it's like you wanted to vomit, and I was like, oh shit.
I don't eat eggs, and when I eat eggs, I feel like vomiting. So that's why I was like, there's an egg in here. And then you're like, yes. And I was like, I don't eat eggs. So I was like, I don't want the quarter anymore.
And I was disappointed. I bought you some snacks. Yeah. I think it was sparkling water, Bonacqua, and which flavor one? And what again? Toppers. and some other stuff to impress.
Because I even had a plastic bag, a full plastic
bag. Full plastic bag. When we went back to school, we had some things, and I had 2 quarters, spad of jeopardy.
That's when I realized this guy was,
and I ate them all. Yeah, it's my money, it's my fucking money. Eat everything that you have.
So yeah, and then we went back to school. The girl on Manga thing, I think it was Sam. That's Sam. Like I was scared of him because I'm better than Klapa when I was doing grade 8. So I was so afraid of him, and I was like, you have to accompany me to class. Like, you have to take me to class. So when we reached by the door, people were staring at us, and at that time I'm holding a plastic bag, and my friends were like,
and it's clear that I'm into that.
Go! Yo, that day, take me back, Shane. Yeah, and then what happened?
And then days after, I took you out again. That's when you ate. I took you out again. How did you realize that you love me?
Okay. I realized when my friend told me that she saw you. Okay, let me not say it, but let me just say it. That she saw you with another girl, cozy, in a classroom, and then like my heart was heartbroken. That's when I realized, so I really love this guy. Like I really like this guy. That's when I realized that I like you. I love you. And then I confronted you, right?
Not instantly. I think after days or weeks.
And then guys, he was like, when I confronted him, he was like, no, I didn't think that you were that serious with me. I think maybe you are playing something like that.
Yeah.
I was so hurt. Like I was so hurt at that time. Like, so that's when I realized, no, I like him. And I even told him, no, I like you. And then, yeah. What else?
And you didn't cry. Why didn't you cry?
I don't cry.
No, you must cry for me.
I don't cry for men. I don't cry for men.
You must cry for
I don't
me.
do that.
And I was attached. So attached to her. And I was getting serious now. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how we met, guys. So yeah, we met on the 18th of Feb 2019 at school, actually, in high school.
I was doing matric. That was 2019. I was in matric. She was in grade 11. Pre-matric.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. And
thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share.
Yeah. And if there is something that you want us to create for you or do for you, please drop a comment in the comment section. That's it from
us.
See you on another one.
See you on another episode. Bye.
Love you.